recently caught up with the PBA champs, Ginebra, which was loads of fun. We had so much to talk about, so we had to do the show in two parts. Here you go. Part two of our interview with the champions, Barangay Ginebra.
Okay, so here's the next round. And first question again to Coach Tim. When was your last communication with Coach Spo? And do you both take something from each other? I was looking at the Miami Heat. They're number one in the Eastern Conference. They're 3-1 over Atlanta. And I'm looking, Jimmy Butler is like your Justin Brownlee.
I've actually used, Justin knows, I've used him as an example to you, right, Justin?
Yeah.
During this conference, we talked about some of the things that Jimmy Butler does that we think that Justin could take advantage of. Getting down the floor earlier, getting down. He does a really good job of getting down and finding mismatches before the defense sets up. He's obviously their big shot maker. So yeah, we use him as a comparison for Justin this conference.
And when was the last time you spoke with Coach Spo? I know you're good friends.
Well, I just sent him a text yesterday to congratulate him on the response in game 4 when they lost that tough game in game 3, and then they came back and won game 4 because they blew game 3 basically. They were leading all the way, had a big lead, and then lost it down the stretch. Kind of like our game 3 against Morocco.
Exactly.
And then they came back with a really strong response and had double-digit leads the whole game, and they just elevated the level of their defense. It was fun to watch that game and watch their response. So I texted him congratulations, and he acknowledged it. But, he's in the middle of the playoffs. We're not, on the phone with each other at this point. But I am hoping to see him in July during the Summer League if I can get over there.
Does he know that you've won the championship?
Yeah, he knows. He has friends that are coming to me and coming to him, and they tell him what's going on over here. So, yeah. And he's looking forward. He's coming over in 2023 for the World Cup, and he is so much the World Championships. He's so much looking forward to that and coming over here, and he'll be Steve Kerr's first assistant with the Dream Team. So he's really excited about coming back to Manila and seeing his hometown in Laguna.
Okay,
yeah, it's super exciting. Okay, we're gonna go back to the finals conversation here for a question for Justin. You had 2 points in the first half of game 6, and then you exploded with 17 in the third period. What lit your fuse? How did you get yourself going?
I credit my teammates. A lot of points I scored in that half or the third quarter. My teammates, set me up. So whether it was screens or passing the ball to me, extra passes. But that first half, I just got to credit Morocco and Coach Black. They had a really good game plan. And it showed in that first half with limiting me just to one shot. So give them a lot of credit. And some of the individual defensive players like Newsom and Hodge, I think they did a really good job. They played me very tough.
Okay. Next question is for Scotty Thompson. Scotty, anong parte ng laro mo na gusto mo pang ma-improve?
Siguro more on yung outside shot, so need to be consistent sa outside shooting, so but non-stop working pa rin sa practice. So I'm not rushing anything. It will come siguro mga time, but more I need to work hard na sa practice.
Okay.
Yes, for JDV, regarding the triangle offense. Did you want to add something, Tim?
I'm just going to say that's not a problem for Scotty, as we all know. Scotty is. Working hard in practice is not it's just part of his being. He works incredibly hard in practice. He's amazing. So
even in the weight room, the weight room, he's there every day in the weight room.
Really?
See, Justin just said something to him, or said something to me about Scotty. Like 4 or 5 days ago. He was like, "Man, Scotty's a beast in the weight room, right?" Justin, you remember
A
that?
Yeah.
beast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
So, like, there's no secret, and this
Hard work,
is
hard
why.
work.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So my next question is to JDV. You've been the anchor of Coach Tim's triangle offense for years. The system is now buried. But which offensive set are you most comfortable playing? What would you say?
Well, uh, that's an interesting question. Because I learned so much in the triangle, and I always thought like this is the only system I was going to be good at, And when Coach Tim decided to change the offense, I was devastated. I mean, I
Devastated.
yeah, I embraced the triangle like in
Devastated.
my whole life, and when he decided to do that, I was devastated. I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna be good.
Mm.
I didn't know what to think. Um, and but I mean, to be honest, it really isn't about the offense. I mean, it's great to have. It was great to run the triangle, and I thrived in the triangle. But I feel like in my older age, it's funny though because the triangle is more methodical, and that's where I really learned to think the game and stuff like that. And with this new offense, it's more up tempo, more upbeat and faster. And me getting older, I was like, oh shoot, I'm not gonna be able to keep up. But it was a whole new challenge that I embraced, and I mean, I loved it. I
Mm-hmm.
For me, if I was to coach, I would do a hybrid. All right, so this is my secret, okay, guys. I would do a I would do
Hybrid.
because what we used to do back in the day in our San Coffee days, we had two totally different teams. We had a triangle team and we had
Mm.
our tempo team. And that was honestly was something that I really really enjoyed. And if I was a coach, that would be something that I would do. And I mean, I'm not the coach of Ginebra, of course, but that I would like for us to do that, or if we could get to that point, that'd be nice.
Okay, this question now for JD. At what point in game six did you think it was over?
Oh man, not until
Very end.
the very end.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you guys can agree with me on this. I think as like a player during the course of the game, even if you're winning by, it could be anything, 5, 10, 15, you're still have this like, oh man, they might catch up. We can't let up. Like we can't give them anything. Like you always think you're almost in this paranoia feeling that they're going to come back at any moment because there's always swings of the game and you don't know when they're going to happen. They just happen, and so you're on edge. And I think you're more on edge when you don't even play, when you're just watching the whole time, and you can, when you're a player and you play in the game, it's you block out the noise. You can just focus on the details of what's going on. But when you're not playing, you take in everything, and it's
Mm.
stressful. You can hear the crowd. You can understand what each possession is going on, and all the players moving at the same time. It's so dang stressful. So I was stressed the whole series for the whole time.
Okay, the
All
last round
right.
of 10 questions.
This question is from Chris Poggy 06. What are the future plans of JDB and JD after basketball? Would you pursue a coaching career?
Let me talk first before Joe talks because he talks a lot and kind of
He talks a
all this
lot.
stuff. And I want to say some stuff, but then he already says it, and I can't say the same thing. But coaching, I think I don't mind. I don't think I would be able to get into it right away because I don't think I have the patience right off the bat to deal with
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of big grown-up babies and babysitting them and managing their egos and being Oh man, that's such a challenge. I don't know, man. I might need to take a year off before I get back into it. Because it is a challenge. You guys have no idea what it's like being a coach and just seeing what they have to do on the back end. Like just seeing what he does during the games is the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
But I could see myself getting into coaching at one point or another. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'd probably just play lots of video games and live on a farm and play crypto games or NFTs or whatever that may be. But it's a pretty simple life. Not very complicated.
Interesting. Okay, JDB.
JDB.
Well, yeah. To be honest, I don't really have any interest in coaching either. Everybody sees it as, or they say, yeah, you can be a coach and all that. But as of right now, I would really like to just focus on after I'm like truly, I'm a ride it till the wheels fall off, and then after that, just I really want to give my kids all the attention that I can, just because I've missed. I missed a lot of things, and just for me personally, I want to travel the world. I want to travel the world with my kids. I want my kids to experience different cultures, and
Sounds good.
Frozen, Joe.
It's frozen.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Ihan. Okay.
Can
you guys
So,
hear me?
There you
now
go. Now
you're back.
you're back. Nope. Now you're frozen again.
Okay, let's go on.
So that's where you're right, JP. Right, JP?
He has the nicest heart amongst all of us, and he has the cutest internet. It happens all the time.
Still trying to act frozen.
Okay, I think he said his piece. He wants to travel the world. Sounds good. We'll move to the next question from fan AAA Lee J. It's for Coach Tim Cohen. As a player or as a coach, what can you do to maintain the integrity of the game in the PBA? And what do you think you can do to give back to the community, especially to those who are in need?
Wow. That's a real deep philosophical
Yeah, it is, right?
question. I've always believed that there's a way to play the game. It's what we call playing the game the right way. And in my time with Alaska, I was mentored by Freddie Tensu. It was in that way of when I was a young coach, that we had to play the game a certain way that was the correct way. And so I've always gone like that, and I've tried to take that philosophy through Pure Foods and then through Ginebra. The lessons I learned from Alaska, try to take it all the way through my career.
Yes.
I think we have a great responsibility to give back, and it was much more difficult to do that during the pandemic because we couldn't go out and we couldn't interact with people. We couldn't. In the past, we've gone to veteran hospitals. We've gone to school. We've done the Hero Project, and there's things that we have done that hopefully that give back. And I think it's really important for the players to do that. So this is something that we didn't have opportunity to do that this conference because we're still taking antigen tests before each game.
Right.
We're allowed to go out and do things as a group because we always concerned about whether we're going to start infecting your teammates or whatever with the pandemic. But as the pandemic kind of hopefully goes away more, it'll give us opportunities to go out and do the things we used to do before the pandemic was there. So that's important.
For sure.
That's important not only for our, for helping people out, but for the growth of our players. Them, they need to grow. That's a good way for them to grow as people and players to do those kind of things.
Right. Okay,
so this is the last round of questions now. Coach Tim, where has the game changed since you began coaching in 1989? And how have you kept up with the changes?
You got a couple hours? That's a really broad question. I mean, the game has evolved so much. I mean, I remember when we used to teach the triangle. We used to say that the triangle we ran in the early '90s was completely different from the triangle we ran in the mid '90s, and different from that from the early 2000s. And because the game would evolve, and as the game evolves, you have to continue to evolve your system, and the triangle would evolve with the game. And then, really, the when we evolved away from the triangle was really when the time when we got Justin. I think Justin, the first year or maybe two, you were here.
Yeah.
We ran the triangle, but slowly but surely we were kind of going away from it. And it was really
Yep.
because we wanted to take more advantage of Justin and the size that we had in Japeth and Greg. So we started changing a little bit. But the game has evolved so much. I think the biggest change is, of course, the 3-point shot. That was basically evolved with the Warriors when they started playing the game so differently from everybody else. And now everybody tries to copy the Warriors. So everybody's playing like the Warriors. And so the game really evolved there. So that's what's the beauty of basketball. I think it represents life. Because life, we're constantly evolving. We're constantly growing and learning from mistakes and doing things. And I think basketball is the same way. We're constantly growing in the game. The game grows all the time. And if you're going to get stuck in one era, you're not going to be successful. And I learned that very early in my career, that if I'm going to stay with the same things over and over again, there's certain fundamental truths in the game that you have to adhere to. But, like I said, the game evolves. And that's the beauty of the game, in my opinion.
Nice thoughts. I want to talk about LA, Justin, and when the question is directed to you. When you
Yeah.
saw LA, well, first of all, did you expect LA to erupt in game 6? And when you see a player in your team super hot like that, what do you do to support them?
Man, just try to keep feeding him, try to keep give him the ball in the right area so he can score. But LA, he had a couple games where he didn't shoot the ball that well in the series. I think the
Mm-hmm.
2 games before that, if I'm not mistaken. But he was very confident. LA is a guy that works extremely hard on his shot.
Mm-hmm.
After practice, you can see him shooting up to maybe 30 minutes or even up to an hour, and sometimes even longer. So we always stayed confident in LA, and we knew it was gonna be a game where he had a slump, but we knew we was confident that he'll come out of that slump, and he picked the perfect time in Game 6. He shot the ball well, and he was aggressive, so it was good for us.
He saved the best for last. Ito
Yeah.
naman para kay
Sure
Scotty
did.
Thompson. Yeah. Sino ang pinakamahirap na depensahan sa finals? At anong comment mo sa development ni Aaron Black?
I think yun nga, isa si Aaron sa mahirap depensahan, no, na this finals. Talagang he's ultra aggressive, talagang taas ng confidence niya, and of course he's killing. Talagang kinakain na din lahat yung mga nasa harap niya, eh. So I think for sure he really works hard para ma-develop yung game niya, and maraming mahirap bantayan sa kanila, especially Newsome. But ang stick kami sa team defense namin. I think not only me guarding Newsome, I think for us, it's us guarding Newsome or kung sino mang key players nila. So, and also Bishop. So kahit si Bishop, it's us against him. So yun yung naging part ng team defense namin and mentality namin.
Yeah, I did a
Okay.
great job. Before I go to my next question, I just wanted to ask, Kati, ano yung best part of the celebration so far for you? Ano yung pinaka na-enjoy mo of the Ginebra celebration?
I think so far, celebrating with Joe Devans, after the
That rebel
after
celebration.
our team dinner, after our victory party sa team dinner, and
It's
we had a chance to hang out, with the team and with
it's
Joe
because usually I don't
especially.
go out. Yeah, I
Yeah,
usually I just
we
stay
had
home. Yeah,
Yo.
so that time I
Dati
just
hindi na yung ano, hindi na yung
Yeah.
Ginebra ang sigaw ngayon. Bonus, bonus.
May bonus ba? How big is the bonus pala? May
you
ganon?
said you
Secret,
said
secret.
Ah, secret, secret. Okay.
times 28 months.
Oh.
That's what I'm hoping for at least.
Okay, let's go on.
Quick. One more for this time for JDB. Do you plan to surpass Jaworski's record of playing till 50? Till you're 50?
Uh,
Uh-oh.
no, I have no intentions in doing that. I'm good. I have zero
So
intentions.
you said you were gonna play till the wheels fall off. What your mind
they
is that?
like. I think I got one wheel that I'm on my last wheel, it's about to fall off.
Come on, just ask me. Come on, you can still do it.
Like right there, it's hanging.
This is
It's
10 more years.
One bolt. It's one bolt that's in there.
One bolt.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, Joe, you crazy.
No, but to be honest,
Yeah,
I was
Go
really
ahead.
starting to feel better. And then I was starting to lose my weight again, but then I ended up banging knees with somebody in practice, and it kind of set me back towards the beginning of the final. But other than that, I was feeling good, and I think next year I'll be even better. I wanna challenge myself to see if I could bring back like maybe not like the 33-year-old.
okay.
Lost you again, Joe.
But he's saying that he wants to play like he was 33. I think
Yeah.
those were his last words.
You guys,
Here he comes again. Okay, we want to switch it over to JD. JD, the last question: when can you come back healthy, and will you be playing in the next season?
Yeah, that's the plan. I
right.
started running, jogging, shooting, but I'm not no young chicken. So I know that recovery takes a little bit longer than usual. I'm known to try to come back too early. So it's funny because most of the time the trainers or coaches, they're all telling me just to relax, always to just slow it down because I'm always trying to do too much or too fast. So it's going nice and steady so far. So I'm anxious to get back, but got to go through it the right way.
Okay, now we're entering the final segment of our episode. This is what we call our quick fire segment. So we're going to fire questions to each and every one of you, and if you can answer as quickly as possible. Okay, I'll start it off. I've got my first set of questions. For Coach Tim, Spolstra or Popovich?
Spolstra.
Okay, Justin, best country to play in except US and the Philippines?
France.
Okay, Scotty, first draft pick, Justin Baltasar or Jason Brickman? Or meron pang iba?
Oh, Baltasar.
Okay. JDV, Rafi Rivas or Asi Taulava?
Still have.
Hello, JDV. I think he's still frozen. Okay, we'll go to JD. Beard or mustache?
Beard.
Okay.
There you go.
Bayan, your set of questions.
Still on quick fire, Coach Tim, Tenorio or Abarientos?
Oh, that's not fair.
That's tough.
I mean, Johnny to me is the greatest of all time, but LA's my guy. So I refuse to enter that on the grounds that may incriminate me.
Fair enough. Okay, favorite St. John player?
I'm sorry?
Your favorite player
From
from
St.
St.
John's.
Ah, uh, Chris Mullen and Dwight Hardy.
Okay.
Chris Mullen.
Yeah, St.
Scotty,
John's.
NCAA or UAA?
NCAA.
Okay.
Of course. MVPs on NCAA.
Yeah.
JD back.
Yeah, JD's back.
JDB's back.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't know what the problem is with my internet. I'm sorry. Should I be quiet? Because then when I start talking, I get kicked out.
No. Keep on talking. Okay, Diane, your question.
Okay, JD, going for lucky 13. Yeah.
Lucky 13. Well,
Yeah.
I'm still trying to enjoy Lucky 12. But I would. I mean, if I can, I'm trying to get as many championships as I can. So while I'm playing, but plus, this is my mindset right now. Okay, because I'm thinking if I retire now, these guys like Scotty and AJ and all them, they're gonna catch up to me because they're gonna be playing for like another 15 years. So it's gonna be easy for them to catch my record. So if I can hang on as long as possible, and we both accumulate the championship, then you know what I mean. Then now they can't beat me. So that's what my mind.
Okay, that's his mindset.
So much for a
That's
rapid
selfish.
fire.
That's just
I'm just being a nice guy.
what.
Okay, JD, Daredevil or Spider-Man?
Daredevil, hands down. Daredevil.
Okay.
Yeah. Have
Okay.
to go with it.
You like
Okay.
the cane.
Yeah.
You like the fact of being blind. You like the cane, right?
The Cane. I mean, he's not the
And
most
he's called
intimidating
the
figure.
Daredevil.
He could have
He's
been
called the
any other
Daredevil.
superhero, but I had to get a blind guy with a cane.
Okay.
All right, I'm
Next set
grateful.
of
I'm very
questions.
grateful for a moniker.
Okay, for Coach Tim, tennis or golf?
Wow, that's another one. You're asking me unfair questions. Tennis.
Okay, Justin, toughest import to play against?
Alan Durham.
Scotty, NBA idol.
Oh, Jordan. Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Local Scottie
JDV.
Pippen.
JDV.
My dad, coach.
Oh, really? Your dad? For Scottie
Yeah.
Pippen. JDV, Rafi Rivas or Asi Taulava?
Oh, Rafi Rivas, that's my brother right there.
Okay.
Nothing against Ozzy. Nothing against Ozzy.
Okay. Another question for you, JDV, because you missed the first turn. Alaska or San Mig Coffee or Ginebra?
Oh man,
Ooh.
can you guys take my internet away? Did I just accidentally press leave? I can't. Oh man, I can't. That's a tie. I'm sorry, I can't answer that one.
Okay.
My throat hurts.
Okay. JD, best point guard in the PBA today.
In the PBA today, I mean, you got to give it up to LA. Just come on. I mean, we've been winning the past 3 out of 4 conferences. He's the best. I mean, I don't care what you say. He gets buckets when it's money time.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone better.
Leanne, your turn.
Back to Coach Tim Cohn. Who wins the NBA final?
I can tell you who I want to win. I'm not sure who.
Yeah.
I want the Heat to win. Obviously, I want the Miami Heat to win. I would have bet on Phoenix, but now Booker is hurt. You wonder if that's going to happen. So my feeling is, and I hate this team. I totally hate them. I've always hated them. But my feeling is the Boston Celtics.
What? Boston Celtics.
Yeah, and I hate them. I always hated the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
So it pains me greatly to be able to say that.
Okay, Miami. Let's go for Miami. Go for Miami. All right.
Miami. Okay, Justin, Durham or Bishop as a team?
As a teamate,
Yeah.
Durham, Alan Durham. Yeah.
Okay.
Scotty, favorite recovery food. Paboritong recovery food.
Uh, Chicken inasal.
All right.
Chicken and only rice. Okay, JDV favorite all-time teammate.
He's frozen again.
He's frozen
So-
again. He's
Go to
not moving.
JD.
JD,
JD.
best PBA rookie this season.
For me, best PBA rookie.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yes.
dang. Can I? Man, I'm a big fan of Calvin Oftana. I know he got hurt. Dang it.
I agree. He's fun.
Yeah, he's a great
I
player.
mean, if he was healthy, man, I want to say him because I really like that kid's game a lot.
Okay. Okay, this is the last set of
JD's back.
questions.
JD's
Sorry?
back. You want to do a JD?
JD, are you back?
For the meantime, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Okay.
was favorite all-time PBA teammate.
Favorite all time? Oh shoot.
PBA.
PBA teammate. Well,
Maybe Rafi?
Rafi. I would say Rafi, or to be honest, Tony De La Cruz, because
Oh,
he
okay.
was the first. He was one of the first teammates that I got really, really, really close with, and he was the team captain, and he led that Alaska team after Jeff Carriazo, and just kind of taught me how it is to be a team captain and to lead a team and stuff like that. So I would put Tony De La Cruz up there.
Okay, this is now the absolute last set of questions for all you guys before we let you go. Coach Tim, your choice for NBA MVP.
Wow. I think that I'd have to go with Embiid, Joel Embiid. I just think
Okay.
that he's taken Philadelphia to places that they couldn't go without him. So I think Joel Embiid.
Justin Brownlee, hamburger or pizza?
Pizza.
Yes.
Scotty Thompson, favorite vacation place?
Georgia.
That's
just
what we're
kidding.
going.
Inside joke.
Davao.
Davao,
Always
okay.
good to have your families there.
That's right. JDV, the best PBA three-point shooter today.
Today,
Yep.
I would say Matthew Wright.
Okay.
I would probably say Matthew Wright.
Matthew
Yeah.
Wright, okay. And then the last question for JD, basketball or Bitcoin?
Oh shoot, I know this.
Basketball, man, basketball for sure.
Oh, he's
Hands
lying.
down.
He's lying. He's lying.
Oh man.
Wow, liar.
Well, guys, thank you so much for being with us.
Fun.
We're over 1 hour now, Diane.
Yep, thank you guys for letting us get in on your celebration, and congratulations. You know, we just love the Ginebra spirit and never say die. Keep going.
Thank you guys for having us.
Yeah, it's great being here.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
Thank you.
For your time.
See you, fellas.
Thanks very
See
much
you
for
tomorrow, guys.
joining us.
See you.
And thanks for sharing. You guys were awesome. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you. You guys ain't got so much, huh?
Thank you so
And we'll
much.
see you again soon. All right, Diane. That was some kind of show. And I'm so happy that we were able to get Barangay Ginebra represented in our show, from the coach to the best player of the conference to the best import of the conference. And of course, our perennial guests, JDV and JD.
Yeah, that was super fun, and we want to thank also all the fans that sent in all their questions. We're happy kayo sa mga guests namin. We hope to be able to bring you more guests that you can interact with, because this is what we're all about dito sa PlayitRight TV. We're bringing you closer to your favorite athletes. So thanks again for joining us. Until our next episode, please like, share, and subscribe. PlayitRight TV with Kenito Hansen and I. And don't forget also to please check out our sister company, PlayitRight.com. They sponsor our show. They keep us going. So we would appreciate it if you could have a look at their wonderful products that they have. Sports products, of course, for fitness and for competition. They have super brands, super prices, great deals. Please check them out, PlayitRight.com. Okay, well, that's going to do it for Kenito and I. We'll see you again next time. I'm Diane Castillejo.
And this is Kinito Henson.
See you back on Play It Right TV. Thank you. Like and subscribe, please.